I do give thanks to the kami that my makeshift raft withstood the fury of the seas. But there the generosity ended. Without coins in our pockets or for new attire, we are doomed to look like so much jet sap. Oh, woe betide the poor man in a city of rich merchants.
These tango are delicious. Will you not have one?
More sweetbreads? I surrendered my blade to secure what few coins we have. It is like talking to a child. Why fate saddled me with this burden I shall never know, but I am alive, and I must return to my master's side. Come, Suyu. We shall find a ship to carry us across the Ruby Sea. Have you read the reports? First Doma, then Alamigo, and Lord Zenos put to the sword. Do not believe everything you read. I hear the Viceroy was merely wounded, and that he has already returned to the capital. Naturally, the savages beat their chests and boast loudly of taking his head regardless. Nay, Lord Zenos lives. Deplorable that our own officers should be fooled by Eorzean misinformation. Small wonder the provinces have begun rising up in rebellion. We must prepare an official and above all accurate announcement to quell these pernicious rumors. They would wage war with empty words. Let them produce the Viceroy's remains then. We shall soon put the lie to their claims.
Daniel, great timing. I was just about to send word to the Scions. I've got lots to tell you. The Council has officially recognized the Resistance as our standing army, and I expect you can guess as who's been awarded commander. Suffice to say, we're in a good hand. Though having the Bull of Alamigo at the helm's done wonders for morale. People were dancing in the streets when the announcement was made, and we have you and the Sultana to thank for it. If you two hadn't worked your magic, you'd have never contemplated following his heart. The Council has decreed that we are to maintain a presence at Ralgar's reach. Lise will continue to lead our forces in the fringes, a job she's been doing tirelessly. A bit too tirelessly, some might say. We're constantly having to remind her to rest before she falls over. That's an exaggeration, and I always get up again. Anyway, you can hardly afford to lower your guard now, and after our latest brush with Lakshmi. Speaking of which, we've been keeping a close eye on the Kalyana, and it looks like they've chosen a new leader. It's, Shanti's daughter. You know, the half-dead one. For whatever reason, the Kalyana thought she was the best candidate. Which makes them leaderless, basically. As things stand, there's no prospect of engaging in talks, let alone coming to an understanding. But I won't let that stop me. I'll keep reaching out to them until they finally see sense. Just like I've been reaching out to Fordola. She still won't meet my gaze, but she's given up on trying to ignore me. It may only be the odd grunt, but at least she's responding. I'll get to her yet. Daniel, there you are. Alphinaud, Alice, is everything alright? We've received word from Tatara. Hancock has apparently acquired information of great interest and urgency. More than that she didn't say, only that we should come to Kankani right away. I had a mind for the two of us to set forth together, but Alice is determined to make it a party of three. As I've told you more than a dozen times, Alphinaud, my wounds are quite healed, and I would benefit from some fresh air. Besides, you may well need an extra pair of hands. Worry not, Alice. I've quite given up trying to convince you. Whether we be 2 or 3, we should depart as soon as possible. You will be joining us, I trust. Huh. I was about to say I'd come too, but I'll just have to settle for cheering on from afar. Good luck with whatever it turns out to be. Thank you, Lise. Rest assured, should this business prove to be even tangential concerned at Alamago, we shall inform you without delay. Let us off then. Hancock and Tataru await us at the Rubia Bazaar offices. Greetings, honored sir. May I show you in?
My friends, thank you for coming at such short notice.
We were told the matter was urgent. I take it Yugiri and Soroban are also involved?
My presence here is but a happy coincidence. I am come on separate business, which can wait.
My apologies. Master Hancock, pray, tell our friends exactly what you told me.
Of course, of course. Some few days ago, a large detachment of soldiers was seen arriving at the Garlean embassy. This seemed to me most unusual, as no personages of note are due to visit for a matter of months. So, I made a few inquiries, whereupon I learned of a most curious rumor. Apparently, the soldiers were dispatched to Kugani to investigate recent sightings of a certain individual. The late acting Imperial Viceroy of Doma, Yotsuyu.
I beg your pardon?
I too am loath to believe it. I saw the keep come down on top of her. We all did.
I would not presume to question your eyewitness accounts, nor am I one to take rumors at face value. The fact is, the Garleans have no knowledge of what took place at Doma Castle. They may well be chasing after a woman who merely resembles Yotsuyu. But a woman who resembles Yotsuyu in the company of a grizzled Rogadan samurai? I dare say that thickens the plot.
Gosetsu! He's alive.
While I've no conclusive proof, I thought that such a possibility warranted your attention.
Have you informed Lord Hien? Well, I think we'd all like to believe the old bear survived.
Indeed. While I dare not give myself wholly to hope, I will not deny that I have prayed for such a miracle ever since that fateful day. But regardless of my personal feelings, if the Empire has seen fit to pursue these rumors so vigorously, we can scarce afford to ignore them. I am bound by duty to ascertain the truth of the matter. Will you join me in this quest?
I'm not sure what I'd do if I saw Yotsuyu again.
I understand. Only too well. But if Gosetsu yet lives, he will need our help if he is to avoid capture.
Gosetsu is a dear friend, and we cannot abandon him to the mercy of the Empire. Our course is clear. Hancock, is there aught else you can tell us?
Alas not. But I have taken the liberty of employing one of the finest informants money can buy. You shall have the latest intelligence on the Garlean's movements, and more besides.
The informant awaits your pleasure at the back streets of Sanjo Hanamachi. From his shining facade to its dark underbelly, few know Kugane as intimately as he. One of the finest informants money can buy. Why do I have a bad feeling about this?
Permit me to assist you in your quest, my friends. The sooner your business is concluded, the sooner we may speak of mine. Should your search take you away from Kugane, my boat is at your disposal. I shall see that she is ready to sail.
I'll give her Soroban a hand. He said, providing us a ship, the least we can do is supply the provisions. We'll be at the pier if you need us.
A welcome offer and an excellent plan. Without further ado, then, let us seek out this information at Sanjo Hanamachi.
You've had dealings with informants in the city, have you not? Perchance you're already acquainted with this one.
Given the Empire's movements, it seems highly probable that Gosetsu and Yotsuyu were indeed in Kugane. Yet I can offer no explanation as to why they should be together.
This should be the place. Now we wait and see who comes.
It has been a while, my friends. Yes, a long while indeed.
I knew it. Gyoto, any funny business, and you know what will happen, I trust.
No funny business. Only loyal service and the finest quality information. Of course, such quality does not come cheap.
No, But then Hancock already paid you. Honestly, you must think we were born yesterday. I have half a mind to call lease. No, no lease! I beg you, no boots. I will tell you everything I know, free of charge. The Empire searches for Yatsuyu, high and low, far and wide. Come to enlist my help, they did, promising rich rewards for decisive information. And have you decisive information? Were the two individuals cited here indeed Gotsetsu and Yatsuyu? Alas, see them with my own eyes, it did not, but the Imperials are confident. Yes, yes, very confident indeed. Look at the size of their contingent. But there is something they do not know. A rumor which you will find most interesting, I think. They say an elderly Rogan samurai appeared with Kugani Dori with a beauteous maiden and sold his katana to a pawnbroker. 'Twas no common katana either, but one of surprising craftsmanship. Well, that is interesting, assuming it's true. Did you corroborate the rumor with the pawnbroker in question? No. Regrettably, I do not have a working relationship with the master of Shofuku Shichitin. Now, why would that be, I wonder? If I didn't know better, I'd think he'd lent you money. He will help you, I am certain. While you speak with him, I will make contact with my Ghanaian connections and learn what I can of their progress. A glimpse of a blade is all I need for be sure, but it is wise to let the Namazu out of our sight. What choice do we have? No other choice but this, and a fine choice it is. Though I am adept at gathering information, it is so much more efficient to share the work. He's right. Given the urgency, we will do well to split up. And so I will go with our friend here. Nothing will improve efficiency like a little supervision. Yes. We will go together, and there will be no boots. Let's be about it then. Good luck with the katana. Should we reconvene with the pier later on? Fragrant as the ruby bazaar offices are, I prefer the fresh air. I believe Alice has her task well in hand. Shall we seek out the pawnbroker? Is it not strange that we should be compelled to turn to the one who betrayed both you and Gotsetsu but to the Empire? I would say the fates make mock of us, had I not met Hancock. Everything in order. Then let's proceed to Kugani Dori and find the master of Shofuku Shichitin. We might have customers like you described. So many people come through, it's difficult to remember. Perhaps you could jog my memory by making a purchase. No? Well, you can't blame a woman for trying. A Rogan and samurai and a maiden? Never seen him. Now, if you don't have any business with me, make way for someone who does. Welcome, good sir. Welcome. Will you be buying or? Ah, so you have heard tell of the Rogan and Samurai's katana. Small wonders. It is a fine example of its kind. One moment. Dear, I hope you found our pawnbroker. Excellent work, Daniel. And is that the katana? There can be no doubt. It is Gotsetsu's blade. Craftsmanship is exclusive, is it not? And it would be to know that the pledge has just expired. I should be glad to sell it to you, assuming you have the coin. There is no ordinary weapon. You understand, and it is priced accordingly. But if you are serious, I suggest you act quickly, as several noted collectors have already expressed an interest. And this blade represents conclusive proof of Gotsetsu's survival. I suppose this could be considered necessary cost and security to save your return. Yet it is not a decision I can make alone, least of all when our nation has scarce begun to rebuild. I'll pay. Nay, my friend, grateful that I am for the offer, I cannot ask this of you. It is enough to know that Gosetsu is alive and well. Yugiri, wait. The Scions will buy the katana. Pray consider it a gift. Master Alphinaud, your kindness is touching, truly. Yet matters of coin, Mr. Stataru not expect to be consulted. Come now. My friend would never have relinquished his blade with a need not great. And are we not bound by honor to help a friend in need? I say that we are, and I'm sure Tataru will wholeheartedly agree. It's settled then. You have the maid of wise trace, my friend. Such pieces are few and far between. Now, if you be so good as to come this way, I shall prepare the necessary papers. If I may ask, sir, after you visited your establishment, do you perchance know where the old samurai went? He's our friend, and we would return his weapon to him. A friend of yours, you say? I see. Well then, I suppose there can be no harm in telling you. No sooner had I provided him with the requested sum than his pretty young companion began clamoring for dango. I duly recommend those served at the Unimiko tea house, and thither did they set off. Clamoring for dango? Could these truly be the same people? Makes no sense. Some matter of code, perhaps, but avail us not to speculate. Let us go to this tea house and see if we can pick up their trail. Gosetsu, I knew I had little time for tea houses. No wine. This is the proprietor of the tea house. Let us find out what she knows. But of course I remember. How can I not forget a pair like that? The most beautiful girl you'll ever see, scoffing down dango as if her life depended on it, while the old samurai looked on. Not quite what he expected, I'll wager. Far be it for me to gossip about my customers, but he was planning to spirit her away across the Ruby Sea, out of the reach of her family, no doubt. When the little girl finally had her fill, they set off in the direction of the Shiokaze hostelry. I presume to find someone discreet with a boat. So Gosetsu makes for Doma. But this woman who travels with him, the more I hear about her, the more I wonder if she can truly be Yatsuyu. While doubts remain over the identity of Gosetsu's traveling companion, for now we can but follow the trail. Come, let us away to the pier and make ready for sail. With luck, Alice will have already joined Master Soroban and Mr. Tataru there. The others all did their part. I am truly blessed to have such dependable comrades. I watched Gyoto meet with his Imperial associate, and I have to say, I'm impressed. He has sycophancy down to a fine art. Apparently, Gyoto did his duty and then promptly excused himself. Couldn't bear another moment of under Alice's withering gaze, I expect. While we were arranging the provisions, Soroban told me about his many business ventures. Honestly, his nose for profit puts mine to shame.
Excellent timing, my friends. Mr. Salise arrived mere moments ago.
All went well on my end. Gyoto met with an Imperial officer and wielded his way into some new information. Seems the troops who are recently arrived in Kugane came directly from Garlemald. Imperials based here have been kept in the dark. That's not all. Contingent of the aforementioned troops are preparing their deployment to the Rigby Sea. If I didn't know better, I'd say they picked up Gosetsu's trail. Then your information matches ours. We are quite certain Gosetsu seeks to cross to the mainland. I'm sorry, did I hear that right? You used Scion funds to buy Gosetsu's katana at the asking price? Aye, well, there were some haste, and it seemed a worthwhile gesture. Speaking of which, here's the contract to sale. Pray to see the man is paid. False beard. You agreed to this? Give me strength. Well, it's not like the search can wait. You'd best be on your way. But Alphinaud, we need to talk. I want you to come straight to the offices as soon as you're back. Promise me. Oh, very well. Shall call upon you as soon as I return. First, let's go to the Ruby Prize. Gosetsu's already set sail. The sentries there are sure to say I've seen it. What is the going rate for a precious weapon, I wonder? Now I know who not to ask. Judging my reaction, Mrs. Totaro is none too pleased. I apologize if the katana's caused strife. Mrs. Totaro seems low in spirits. Happily my latest venture may prove just the topic.